AskReddit by OKWay 2341. As a child, what's a song you sang loud and proud, only to find as an adult it's super inappropriate for a child to be singing? Jet Off by Prince. My mother heard me sing 21 positions in a one night stand and took the disc off me. It unfortunately belonged to my older sister. Got punished twice in 1 week. I still love that song. I was very old before I realized what Little Red Corvette was about. Like mid-century old. It wasn't me, Shaggy. Lol, my classmate told me, when she was younger, she thought it went we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom door. Seems a little strange that she didn't question the fact that they were naked, but yeah. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you I touch myself. I still remember the day my early 20s self figured it out, that holy crap moment. Apparently afternoon delight wasn't about getting out of school. I did not know that. Are you me be funky? Me so horny by the To Live crew. My dad once said it's your mom's favorite song. Thanks dad. So how's mom? Asking for a friend. In the car, riding shotgun with my dad driving, I'll make love to you, like you want me to. Oh. Boys I men. That's in that weird intersection of 90s R&B, B that was tender and not necessarily nasty, but still definitely about sex. And sometimes, the songs were nasty, but if they were smooth, you could get away with it. Freak New by Odyssey and Too Close by Next to Mind. The particular song that mentions, I'll take you to the candy shop and let you lick my lollipop, left me completely unaware of its underlying meaning back then, as I blissfully enjoyed its melody. That song is Candy Shop by 50 Cent. My 11-year-old, completely innocent niece, let's have some fun, this beat is sick, I wanna take a ride on your disco stick. Me, let's play a different song. My friend's daughter used to loudly sing Katy Perry Peacock. Literally everyone, Friend, it's a song about a bird, and you will not say otherwise. In about 3rd or 4th grade I came home from playing at a friend's house. Said friend had been singing some weird song that got stuck in my head. So I stroll in and take my seat at the dinner table and start singing as loud as I can. Sit on my face and tell me that you love me. I'll sit on your face and tell you that I love you too. My parents damn near choked. They couldn't stop laughing and then told me never ever to sing that again. Luckily they were huge Monty Python fans, nothing I knew about at the time. That song was stuck in my head last week. You didn't have to put it back. To the window. Context, I didn't really know much English. OHH skeet 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 skeet. OHH skeet skeet. Thought it was I want a 7-up. Turns out Color Me Bad was actually saying I wanna sex you up. I had forgotten about that song, but 9-year-old me thought it was I wanna set you up, like they were going to help you get a date. When I was really small I was all about Man-Eater by Hall & Oates. I totally thought it was about a really mean tiger that escaped from the zoo or something and liked to eat boys. Edit, geez loud eyes, I've never looked that far into it and had no clue what's his face said it's about Nick. Thanks for letting me know. I still thought that when I was 3. Haha. I had this SeaWorld VHS that had kids singing this song to videos of sharks. So I always assumed it was about sharks. I was 8 and knew all the words to Baby Got Back. Oh my god. The real Slim Shady. Any of his tracks from Marshall Mathers LP really. Sweat by Inner Circle. I was less than 10 when this song came out. Girl I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it. Push it some more. A la 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 long. A la 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 long longly long long long. When I was 12 I told my nana about my new fave song ZZ Top's classic pearl necklace. Oh, I have one for this. When I was 4 years old, I had seen and adored the movie version of Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Effed up and age inappropriate for sure. Anyway, my mom made me a Halloween costume of Miss Mona, played in the movie by Dolly Parton. It was the red sequined dress from her first scene, complete with flesh-colored décolletage with a seam sewn up the middle to simulate cleavage, plumped up with one of my mom's padded bras. At my mom's prompting, I sang a little bitty piss and country placed all my in-town relatives that Halloween, except my mom's mom. Funny that. I'm sorry, but what the actual fuck? Semi-charmed life. Had no clue it was about drugs as a kid. There she goes, sixpence none the richer. Heroin. Edit. I have learned it was originally sang by the La's and this is just a rumor. I've never heard of the La's so I had no idea. Pony by Genuine. There is an SNL bit of a karaoke night that includes a father-daughter duet of Pony. It's hilarious and terrible. 5 different groups of kids sang ysis Baby at our elementary school talent show. You got a problem? The thong song was hilarious to ding as a kid, no idea what it was talking about till later though. It's still hilarious to me and I'll still bring that out at karaoke. It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls. It took me a while to figure out why I shouldn't sing it in front of my mom who already thought I was gay. Still a banger though. One of my friends played this at his backyard wedding. Apparently it was too loud and the neighbors called the cops. The cops came and couldn't stop laughing hearing It's Raining Men from down the street, pulling up and seeing 50+ drunk people excitedly dancing, jumping around and singing along. They joined in. Best part of the whole wedding. Divinals I touch myself. Yep. Me at 12 and my cousin at 11 making up dance routines in 1993 to perform to mum and auntie. Oh dear. You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC was my son's favorite song to sing at preschool. I just want to hear a 6-year-old belting out, knocking me out with those American thighs. I Wanna Be Sedated. Although the song itself isn't inappropriate, the setting in which I sang it was 5 o'clock Saturday Mass, front pew, where my mother mistakenly believed my brother and I would behave ourselves. Another time I sent a matchbox car flying across the front of the church and shouted that I needed to go get it before somebody steals it. We were singing in church, and my 3-year-old nephew decided to sing too. In his cute little voice, as loud as he can, we hear, "It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes." Upon gaining knowledge later in life, I discovered that the meaning behind the song Macarena revolves around a woman engaging in infidelity by involving herself with 2 of her partner's friends simultaneously, thereby participating in a consensual encounter with both individuals concurrently. I was in elementary school when that song was huge. We actually all did the Macarena dance at a school assembly. The entire school, a whole elementary school, dancing and probably some of us singing along to this dirty ass song for fun and not realizing what we were singing about. Most of us, anyway. There were some Spanish speakers there. I don't know if the students who spoke Spanish understood it, but I'd assume the Spanish speaking staff did. Apple bottom jeans. Boots with the fur. Greased lightning. As a kid I was part of this summer program at the local park and we did a whole production with a bunch of 5-10-year-olds singing this song all dressed up as greasers. It was cute, but that song is so inappropriate for little kids to be singing with lines like, "You are supreme, ah, the Shixel cream, ah, for greased lightning." I was obsessed with Grease and all the inappropriate stuff went completely over my head. I'm pretty sure I thought the lyric was "the chicks agree." A hickey from Kentucky thought it was some made up thing. Kentucky's 25-cent insurance policy was confusing, but maybe thought it was a toy since he said he bought it as a kid. I never asked any questions, and the only comment my parents ever made about Grease was telling me Rizzo plays the first lady on TV now. Hot in Hair by Nelly. Lol, my parents turned it off as soon as me and my sister started singing it. 2 Become One, the Spice Girls. Nobody stopped 6-year-old me from belting this out. Not a single soul. Scrolled to find this song. I was 9 or 10 and singing and dancing to all the wildly inappropriate Spice Girls lyrics. My neighborhood friends and I even put on a whole Spice Girls concert for our parents and grandparents. Good times. My daughter's favorite song when she was 3 was Save a Horse Ride a Cowboy, and she sang it even when it wasn't on the radio. Lol. You Shook Me All Night Long, AC/DC. My dad loved AC/DC and my 7-year-old ass is just screaming she told me to come, but I was already there, out the truck window. My friends and I used to sing Big Balls in our school hallway, mostly the chorus, where we'd sit for lunch. Got a lot of complaints by staff. Smack That by Akon. Rude Boy by Rihanna. My mom used to play Rihanna discs in our big blue van growing up, and one of my and my siblings' favorites was Rude Boy. Of course, we had no idea what we were singing, but we had a blast singing our hearts out to it. Cut to when we're all a lot older, on the way to the doctor, and Rude Boy starts playing on the radio. We hadn't heard this song since we were little, and a wave of nostalgia washed over us. We were having a cute moment until we realized what the lyrics really were. We were mortified. Our mom was laughing her ass off, and we had to pull over because she couldn't focus on the road with how hard she was laughing. Our poor dad just shook his head. It's one of our favorite songs now. Super Freak Rick James. She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. Mighty Nailing Chuck Berry. https://www.youtube.com/watch?the receipt-lwslmi right square bracket open bracket https://www.youtube.com watch v equals uequals. Edit, added link. This act is over. My 3-year-old daughter loves Shia LaBeouf by Rob Cantor and sings random lyrics from it. Eating all the bodies. Oh no. Your leg. It's caught in a bear trap. You have just decapitated Shia LaBeouf. My cousins and I overheard our parents listening to Prodigy's Smack My Bitch Up. They told us it was smack my picture like when grandpa shakes the instant Polaroid. It wasn't until I was older that I realized the true lyrics. Can you blow my whistle baby, whistle baby? Let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And we start real slow. You just put your lips together. And you come real close. I had absolutely no right to be singing this. It's not about teaching someone to whistle. Don't know if it's as inappropriate as some of the others on here, but I loved singing Sexy and I Know It by LMFAO. Not only would I sing it, but I got in character by wearing only my underwear. It was my favorite song, and whenever it came on, I would yell out to my mum, "It's the undie dance. It's the undie dance." I have one question, and it's just how old are you? Because my brain is imagining a 20-year running around in undies after a few shots saying this. But then I realize this is the internet, so it's completely possible you were like 5 when this song came out. My mind is just totally losing it because I went and saw LMFAO for my 21st birthday. It was such a time. Barbie Girl. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere, life in plastic. It's fantastic. Thought it was just about playing with Barbie dolls. Just about everything in the 90s early 2000s, I should not have been singing LMAO. They played it on the radios and we all sung it not knowing. Although songs weren't appropriate to say the least. No one said anything to us though. When I was like 5, every time my mom would hang sheets out to dry, I insisted on singing Dancing in the Sheets to the tune of Dancing in the Street. Literally everyone would think it was funny and would not explain why. Song was not inappropriate, but I made it inappropriate. Does that count? I'm from a non-English speaking country, and the general English proficiency in the country is low. In the 90s, a band whose name I won't remember released a song called Short Dick Men, which became a huge hit here. The band ended up playing at a very popular kids TV show, and all kids were singing and dancing completely oblivious to the lyrics. Ocular proof here, https://yahoo.be/a4qu61zh24. It was edited to Short Man in some places in the US. Like a Prayer by Madonna. Like a Virgin. Touched for the very first time. Pretty inappropriate and cringy in hindsight. Strawberry Wine. Was in college before I knew it was about sex. Reminds me, recently I witnessed my classmate, 14M, finding out Cake by the Ocean wasn't actually about cake. Disappointed nobody sang Relax by Frankie Goes to Hollywood. In middle school the big white shirts that said relax in huge letters were popular. Parents didn't listen to our music I guess. My Sharona. Not me but my now 10-year-old used to sing Centerfold by the J. Charles Band. He must have been 6 or so when he busted that out at a family party. I still cringe thinking of it. The Bad Touch by Bloodhound Gang. You and me baby ain't nothing but mammals. If you have not seen the music video please stop whatever you are doing and watch it now.